morning, Brian. How are you?
I'm finer than a frog here. And yourself?
Good. Where are you headed?
Headed to work.
Are you ready for your 51 questions?
Woo! 51 of them. All right. Yeah, why not? Let's do it. Get it on.
First question. Do you have any kids?
I do have 3. I hope they're all like this. That's easy. Yeah, 3 kids. A daughter and 2 boys.
How do you manage balancing your family life and work life?
I mix the two, right? So I try to balance on both sides. When I'm with the kids, sometimes it requires me to do a little work. When I'm at work, sometimes I have to do some stuff with the family. So it's a mixture. I'm not sure that's a really good answer, but that's what I do.
We'll accept it.
All right.
How tall are you?
I'm like 6'8". Used to be a basketball. No, I'm just kidding. I'm 5'9".
Favorite color?
Red.
Favorite kind of cake?
Ooh, angel food. Best cake ever.
Favorite kind of ice cream?
Oh, I'm a sucker for butterbrickle ice cream.
Are you competitive?
Yeah, you could say that. Just a little.
What piece of technology are you most impressed by?
How computers have evolved today to utilize and analyze data to help us in the business world is it's pretty impressive stuff. And now what's happening with AI, I wish I could tell you I know more about it, but that impresses me for sure.
Best way to manage your time and make sure your work gets done?
Scheduling my day, just scheduling the day.
Early bird or night owl?
Yeah, it's both. I'm often up late and I get up early as well.
Your favorite pizza topping?
Pepperoni.
Last book you read?
Well, I wish I could tell you that I finished a book, because too many times I haven't finished a book. I usually read a book, get what I want out of the book, and move on to the next one.
How do you stay inspired and motivated?
I stay inspired and motivated by getting things done. Yeah, getting things done. That's the best motivation.
Your favorite dance move?
My favorite dance move. If you ask the people who know me, they'd tell you that I can't dance. But when I've had a few cocktails, you know, I do get what's called happy feet. Or at least that's what they've been called. So.
Bonus question, can you show us happy feet?
Oh, bonus question. No, I don't think I can make that happen.
What's the hardest thing you've had to overcome?
There's been quite a few things, but in the business world anyway, at one time I had to rework some product, about 165,000 units that it took, that I had to have done within a short period of time, about 4 weeks. So that was a pretty tough chore.
Favorite sports team?
I like the Cowboys for football. Baseball, I like the Royals.
Tell us a joke.
A joke. Knock knock.
Who's there?
Boo.
Boo-hoo.
You don't have to cry about it. That's about the extent of my jokes. I know.
That's a good one.
Oh, you like it?
Yes. Dogs or cats?
For sure dogs. Yeah.
How do you keep your employees motivated?
By hopefully giving them flexibility and the resources, giving them also the resources they need in order to do their jobs. And staying out of their way, probably. That's probably the biggest thing, staying out of their way.
Favorite song?
Old Black Water by the Doobie Brothers.
Favorite part of coming into the office every day?
Favorite part of my day is probably learning. Yeah, learning.
What work things are you most excited for?
Some new products that we have in development, and just some of the cool stuff that we've got that we're developing.
What's the coolest experience you've ever had?
Yeah. You know, I got to work at one point with Navy SEALs, and don't know if you've ever met a Navy SEAL or not, but they are truly impressive individuals.
Favorite movie?
Favorite movie is If You Could See What I Hear.
Instagram or Twitter?
Oh, Instagram for sure. Definitely Instagram.
If you could have dinner with anyone in the world, who would you choose?
I'd probably have dinner with the Pope. Yeah.
What decade would you live in if you could pick?
The next one.
How do you de-stress?
De-stress.
Thank you for calling that page.
Sometimes that's difficult. De-stress is, I like to do manual labor with my hands, something with my hands where it allows my brain just to kind of wander and not have to think and focus.
What was your first job?
My first job was a dishwasher.
What projects are you working on right now?
Well, we're working on a multiple projects. We're working on a management software system type of thing. We're working on PCI compliance, and we're working on upgrading our computer systems.
Pick 3 words to describe yourself.
Confident, persistent, ambitious.
Who do
3
you
words, is that right? 3 words?
words.
All right, that's 3.
Who do you look up to?
Who do I look up to? I look up to my mom and dad, for sure.
Where did you go to college?
Wichita State University.
How do you want your employees to think of you in a couple words?
Caring, giving, nurturing.
What are you most proud of?
My family. Yeah.
Do you like spicy food?
Oh, I love spicy food. Yeah, for sure.
Favorite hobby?
Ooh. Oh, my favorite hobby is hunting, for sure. Definitely love to hunt.
If you weren't the president of NetPay, what would you be doing?
That's a good question. I would probably want to be the president of another company. It's doing something else. I like to build and develop things. So something that puts me in that capacity.
What's your parenting style?
Probably a disciplinarian.
Favorite sports team?
Although I'm a pushover there, so let's be clear there. So, what was the next one?
Favorite sports team?
Favorite sports team? Dallas Cowboys and probably the Kansas City Royals.
Are you a list maker?
Yeah, I make a lot of lists. Yep.
Text message or phone call?
You know, I used to be all about the phone call, but text messaging I think gets people's attention better, and they can answer it at their will.
Mexican or Chinese?
Authentic Chinese for sure, hands down.
Favorite food?
Sound weird, but veggies.
Tomorrow you win the lottery. What do you do with the money?
I invest it.
Okay, last question.
Oh, we're done? All right.
One more. What's
One more.
one thing people don't know about you?
Probably that I do have emotions. Probably don't show them enough, but that's probably the one thing that people don't realize, because I should probably work on that.
Okay, thank you for your questions, Brian. Have a good day at work.
All right, thank you. Have fun.